The Joe Rogan Experience.
You know, there's a company that makes a rubber ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what I was talking about.
If I tried to put that shit on my wife, it'd spit in my face.
Here's what's weird. Sharon was going to buy me that for just because I kept telling her, like, I'm worried about ripping this finger off.
Right.
Mainly because my wedding ring is definitely too small. So she was looking at some of those silicone rings, and we were literally looking at it on her iPad in my kitchen. I opened Instagram and started looking. It's like sponsored ad by that ring company. Isn't that what's weird?
It's very weird. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that the other day. That
Who's this we stuff? You and
Jamie and whoever was on the podcast. We were talking about like having a conversation, and if you have like Alexa or if you have like certain things that like listen to you while you're talking, like maybe even possibly Siri. And then all of a sudden you'll go to Google and what you were talking about, like slick trick broadheads or some shit like that, will show up in your Google ads. You're like, what in the fuck?
Maybe Siri. Siri's a total freaking... She is a peeping Tom. She's a two-faced little hoe.
I don't think she's two-faced. I think
Hey, Siri.
She doesn't have a single face.
You're a two-faced
You'll need to
bitch.
connect to the internet first.
Oh, you're not connected.
Is that a bad thing, though? I know it's weird and it's
Yeah,
giving up
it's
something.
bad. What?
But I mean, potentially you could view that as something like, I would probably want to buy that, and now that it's
No,
here
no.
and an easier way for me to do it, that is kind of good. I'm just going to
Jamie,
play the devil's advocate
if
on
you
it.
say, oh my God, I'm going to die out here, at that time Siri can step in and say, would you like me to call a helicopter? But when you're looking at rubber rings for your wedding ring...
And then it shows up in your laptop.
Yeah. At
There's
that
something weird
point,
about that.
she's a sellout.
There's
Let's
something
get
weird.
to the bottom of this.
Well, it most certainly exists with Google, because I've looked at like, what are we, cheers? I've
'cause
looked at some.
You're milking it over there,
I'm all right.
Sally.
I smoked pot though. You didn't. Oh, you did a little. Shh! Don't tell any sponsors. I might have made that
Let's
last
see.
part up. The problem is like you'll be looking at something
Sally.
super obscure, like a Casio watch.
Sound like Casio.
That's Casio. Yeah.
All right.
It's a good one. I like this one. It's like a ProTech.
It
has
totally
an
doesn't look like it.
altimeter and a compass in it.
Totally doesn't look like it.
It is a Casio. Look, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
See that shit? Very nice. But then all of a sudden it'll show you whatever you searched for, whatever it was, whether it's surfboards or fucking Hildeberg tents. They'll be for sale. And you'll see like Amazon.com ads for like what you like. I was looking at Zeiss binos the other day. I read a
Well,
great
you and I
review.
talked about it,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah, but then I read a review on them, and I actually Googled them. But then, like, everywhere I went, if I went online, I would see a little Google ad for Zeiss binos. I'm like, this is kind of creepy.
But that's different. I think if you Google search it, you're on the grid.
You are on
But
the
if
grid.
if you're on someone else's device in your home kitchen, it's
Yeah.
not like I was looking at it on mine.
Right.
I was on Sharon's iPad. Then she was ordering me a ring on her iPad, and we were talking about it. Then I opened my Instagram up, and here's the silicone rings as a sponsored recommendation within my Instagram feed. He's backing up. We got to back it up, back it up. Uh-oh.
I got to think about
I
that.
go back to that. Gmail's free for a reason. These are all free services we're using and not paying for. So you have to give up a little bit to get these cool things.
You have to give up your
I get it.
Your
but
privilege?
here's my position. Everything I think of is out there. I'm a professional talker. The most fucked up ideas I've ever had have all been recorded.